And I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, "Come and see." And I saw, and behold, a white horse. There's a man going round taking names, and he decides who to free and who to blame. Everybody won't be treated all the same. There'll be a golden ladder reaching down when the man comes around. The hairs on your arm will stand up at the terror in each sip and in each sup. Will you partake of that last offered cup, or disappear into the potter's ground when the man comes around? Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. Till Armageddon, no shalom, no shalom. Then the father hen will call his chickens home. The wise men will bow down before the throne, and at his feet they'll cast their golden crowns when the man comes around. Whoever is unjust, let him be unjust still. Whoever is righteous, let him be righteous still. Whoever is filthy, let him be filthy still. Listen to the words long written down when the man comes around. Hear the trumpets, hear the pipers, 100 million angels singing. Multitudes are marching to the big kettle drum. Voices calling, voices crying. Some are born and some are dying. It's Alpha and Omega's kingdom come. And the whirlwind is in the thorn tree. The virgins are all trimming their wicks. The whirlwind is in the thorn tree. It's hard for thee to kick against the pricks. In measured 100-weight and penny pound when the man comes around. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, and his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him.
We will be back in some form.
We have an army of digital soldiers, because this was an insurgency.
Hundreds dead, thousands infected across multiple continents.
You guys know what this represents?
All the people that have gone out there against the mainstream media and said, you're going to call us racist, you're going to call us potential Timothy McVeighs. You are.
All right. Hope you Patriots out there kicking ass and taking names. Welcome to the party, folks, to PatriotPartyNews.com. I am your host, Chaz Carter, better known as Underground Patriot, coming to you live from the Wolf Den, folks. Holla if you can hear me. Let us know where you are watching us from. Let's flip the algorithm. If you're on free social media, share us out. Let us know, comment in your respective live chat, because we're in so many, from X to Rumble to Instagram, Twitch, Kick, obviously the Patriot Party News website, live chat, kicking like Van Damme. I'm telling you, Ozarks is in the house. Eddie's in Weatherford, Texas. Good to have you. Jane Creek 56 in Florida's in the house. Pleasantville, Tennessee's in the house. I see you. Let us know. Ohio, Alabama. Look, there's Texas, and Texas again. Man, y'all do it. Like, I don't know if it happens that way. Texas, more Texas. Pennsylvania just checked in. Good to have you. Louisiana's in the house. Good to have you, Louisiana. Jersey, yes. Jersey's in the house. New York's in the house. Washington State, good to have you. Yeah, we know about the explosions. Wheatfield, Indiana, good to have you. Florida. Go Dogs. Georgia's in the house. Alabama, Kentucky. Mississippi is in the house. That's awesome. Good freaking stuff. Well, this is where the cool cats go to get their daily intel, news, and bread. That's right, to PatriotPartyNews.com. Folks, we are more than just a website. We are a full-functioning, badassery Patriot broadcasting network, broadcasting around the world 24/7. Because of you is the reason why PPN is here. If you want to donate to the cause, you can click the donate button up top on our website. We also have incredible partners here at PPN that we're very proud of, and Patriot-owned businesses. Please support them. It's the best in the industry. You'll be glad you did. Also, on another note, as we've been talking about and keeping up with this tick invasion, Mr. Tick says hello. Yeah, it's real. And you might want to text your first and last name to 877-776-6391. Had the opportunity to talk to a lot of folks today. Some of them in the deep South, some people in Mississippi, some people in Georgia, big time. Waiting to hear from some people out of Alabama. But needless to say, it's not just in those places. It's all over the place, but you want to catch it within the tick cycle. That's what's so important, and people really don't understand. But anyway, text your first and last name. And we also have a fuel additive as well that will extend the life of your fuel. The good news is fuel's going down. That's awesome. We want to keep it down. So if you're interested in that, just let us know. Just, again, text your first and last name. And if you didn't know, PPN has gone off-grid as well. We have created an off-grid network. If you would like to be a part of that, it's very simple. Go to skycompett.com, skycompett.com, okay? And then when you do, just click on Shop Now. And here is the PPN network. You click on that, voila, and you have what we call the infamous 009. This is not a 007. This is a 009. And privacy is the key. We have 5 total groups. 1 is private, 4 is public. And we've also connected up with Charlie Ward on our international group and the Charlie Ward Club show. So it's going to be pretty awesome there. So you might want to, take advantage of that. Some folks are on fixed income, and that might be a little steep. let's see how we can get you into one of these bad boys. We have a financing program that works very, very well. From what I'm hearing, I don't know all the details of it, but if you'll call that number right there on the website, 629-205-6635, they can go over that kind of stuff with you. But more and more people are getting off grid with us because of not just the internet going out, but the censorship as well. I think Warren might be having some technical issues. I want to go ahead and go with the show here, and I'm sure he'll be able to figure it out and all that stuff. So, all right, cool. So, breaking, obviously, the U.S. has carried out new airstrikes in southern Iran, targeting a military site that has believed to pose a threat to U.S. forces and commercial maritime traffic in the Strait of Hormuz. According to a U.S. official, this again is coming from actually ABC News, but the insider paper is obviously reporting that. Also in the news, if you didn't see, this happened a couple of days ago. I saw this yesterday. And you see what happened there in the Mayan volcano in the Philippines erupted. But what do you notice? Asking for a friend. Let's play it one more time. There you go. And I might do it just one more time just so everybody can see it. There you go. See, yeah. Supposedly there was one before it started the eruption. No such thing as a coincidence, huh? That's kind of wild, isn't it? I think so. Okay. Warren said he's working through it. He's going to try to get on as soon as he can on that. What's y'all's thoughts on this? At first, I was like, man, I'm going to see if this Joker is AI. I didn't want to report on it or bring it up, but more and more outlets are confirming it, and so are some of the residents as well. It's wild, isn't it? Again, just like what happened in Nashville. Flashback, I tell you, flashbacks on that. Out of the great state of Missouri, Supreme Court has just upheld the state's new 7R-1D congressional map, allowing it to go into effect for the 2026 midterms. Another seat lost by Democrats. And here you go. Check it out.
The clerk will close the board and tally the vote. With the yeas being 90 and the nays being 65, House Bill 1 is declared third read and passed. Gentlemen from Greene County.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The next order of business.
Yep, and that's the end of that. I see Warren's in the studio. I'm going to try to get him in here. Let's see here. What's up, buddy?
What's going on? How are you?
Doing well, man. Doing well. Just covering a lot of things, obviously talking about the attacks that happened today, talking about the volcano that got hit by a meteor from the sky, supposedly, or some type of direct energy weapon. And then
Are you talking about the U.S. launches defensive strikes against Iran?
And the drone ships. Yeah. Yeah. And the reporting again, the general here is reporting breaking the U.S. military says it's once again forced to bomb Iran in an act of self-defense. Now, I've heard two mixed reports. I've heard that, in fact, the United States did shoot some drones out of the sky. I'm hearing other reports where they just positioned themselves, but they never launched. And then they obviously took them out as they were approaching. So I've heard two different stories there from different sources.
Yeah, we were supposed to hear something about drones this week. Yeah, that's I think that's been on the books. So at least that's what I was telling people Saturday.
It's getting worse overseas in a lot of different other countries where you have a lot of immigrants and or what they call invaders. And unfortunately, in Italy, invader attempts to rape a young woman in broad daylight.
Who was it?
This is in Italy, with everything's going on over there. Viewer discretion, please be advised. If you have some little ones in the room, you might want to take them out. And here you go. They're filming this. Why aren't they down there helping? You know?
Well, yeah.
And this is in Italy, by the way. Again, so it's no bueno at all. Grok said it was AI. They're saying Grok said it was AI. I didn't see any reports on it. Yeah, I didn't see any, on the AI thing. I'll check that out. Well, Tommy Robinson's the one that shared it, and oh, not that one, the other one. I got you. No, that's real. I see what you're saying. I was just responding to Angela in the chat because I was making sure. I was like, man, yeah, that's the first thing I look for is to see what it compares to other things. You heard about this CIA asset that stole $40 million worth of gold and $2 million in cash after filing out fraudulent timeline sheets.
Like 300 gold bars or something like that.
Oh, can I hold one?
Right? Nasty.
Oh my goodness. But that's a good thing because what? It's exposing baddies in there that's been taking things away from us and the taxpayers. So I view that as somewhat as a positive. I mean, it's, at least it's, you know what I'm saying? It's going in the right direction. How about that?
Yeah, we're in exposure, wakey time. That's where we are right now. It's going to just keep going, keep happening, you know. People that are asleep will sometime find out. I'm saying in the near future that we do have a clandestine operation that's global and it's a war that's going on, you know?
Oh, absolutely. People are losing their minds big time right now. 3 dead, 1 injured after a shootout in West Dallas Airbnb. Again, viewer discretion, please be advised. The power of technology when something happens and someone's right on the spot right after it happens. Multiple news outlets are reporting this now. Man, it sucks that you got to delay things and talking about it because of AI out there. It hampers somewhat of the timing on reporting, but we got to make sure things are real. I'm sure you feel the same way, Warren. Try to get accuracy here, but check this out. Viewer discretion, please be advised.
Still no arrests in an overnight shooting in West Dallas that left 3 people dead and another person injured. Police responded to a home on Vilbig Road just after midnight. That's where the victims had been attending a party. Fox 4's Alex Boyer live with the latest details from police. Alex.
Hey, Heather, and through an uncovered window, you could certainly see some of the evidence from that deadly encounter, some of it too graphic to show on TV. I could see some flip-flops thrown on the tile floor. There was also blood stains on some of the walls. Dallas police say that 3 people are dead and that the shooter still remains on the loose. So the shooting happened just after midnight at a short-term rental located here at the corner of Vilbig Road and Bayside Street in West Dallas. You can see that there are several bullet holes through a back garage door. There's also a giant window that we noticed shattered on one side. We saw a bunch of yellow evidence markers near the front door. When officers arrived, they found 3 people had been shot by an unknown suspect. 2 died on scene, the other at the hospital. I talked to a neighbor who got caught up in the chaos trying to get home.
There was one police car right here in the middle of the street, kind of, and it had just stopped right there, and there was cars. We were just kind of piled up. And I was just wondering what was the holdup. I figured something was going on. There was a lot of kids outside of here, and then they started running across the street. We didn't really know what was going on, but we knew that something was happening. Then next thing we know, there was just so many police cars.
So Dallas police have identified two of the victims as a 20-year-old Jacelyn Scott and 19-year-old Journey Griffin. The third deceased victim's name, I'm told by police, will be released after the family has been notified. Detectives say that the home was being used to host a party. I talked to a local pastor who...
Man, freaking nuts. But a lot of that's going to happen, right? All over the place.
Kind of stuff's happening like crazy.
Mm-hmm. So here,
big time.
A lot of people have been keeping that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You know, is that just? And I don't know what that was all about. You know, I mean, the story behind it and stuff. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, what I'm looking at is disclosure, man. Exposing the nastiness. You know, did you hear about Chase Bank had like withdrawal of $200 million in deposits just in the last maybe 6 to 8 months or something. I can't remember exactly how long it's been, but that means that people are pulling their money out of bank Chase. To me, that says, you know, there's people thinking there's a collapse of some kind coming. You know, we got mass movement of military in certain places. I saw I don't know, I have no idea who it was because I'm just always listening to stuff. I can't ever tell who's doing it, you know, who's talking, but it was talking about there was military movement across 27 U.S. states. People are saying that they're seeing tanks, military aircraft, and I believe that's what we've always kind of talked about. And in my, you know, places where I am and places I listen to, I'm hearing a lot about EBS. I'm hearing a lot about that things are going to happen and what's fixing to go down, or we're fixing to have a global event. You know, there's going to be phases of this thing go on. It's going to happen organically. You've got the EU, where you got all those areas over there, the British Royal Empire. They are in trouble because of what we're doing to Iran. We just shot down those drones on Leah's show the other day. That's what I was telling people. Hey, everybody, watch for drones. Watch for drones. We're going to hear something about drones. And she sent me some stuff today. And then Lisa that was Leah. And then Lisa just sent me what you just talked about, you know, with the drones being hit. It's going to keep going. It's going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it's going to go faster and faster and faster. And we're on the right track. And we know that we've got to have exposure. We're looking for the numbers always. So that's what's going on. There's a lot of talk in the background from people that are in on the case of, you know, some stuff going on with January 6th. I hope that they really get some money. That Tina Peters, you know, thank the Lord she's getting out. Probably might get to see her on the 15th. That's pretty cool. And there's a lot of talk about Jack Smith and, you know, how he might be getting in trouble, along with that stuff with Willis coming back up. So a lot of big things coming. I'm calling it the appetizers, Chaz. I'm saying that we're going to get some appetizers right now. And so
I'll toast to that right there. Amen. Well, Russia's engaging in daily hybrid warfare against Britain. This is coming from the CG8 headquarters chief. This is being reported by the Telegraph on that, which things are moving obviously behind the scenes. You heard what's happening with Kyiv and how they're telling everybody, U.S. embassy, all that stuff, telling them to clear out. There's going to be a huge, huge strike taking place. And so everyone's evacuating right now.
Yep. Probably wrapping that up in the near future. All that stuff that we talked about, you know. Yeah. Putin's got a big row to hoe. He's got a lot to do. He's got the EU. So, you know, we have shut down the ability for the British Royal Empire to bring in all that money. The City of London, we're shutting it down. King Charles came over here and capitulated, and pretty much said, well, not much. He had his ragtag clothes on, symbolism out the yin yang. So, they can't just keep having coordinated lawfare against us at every turn. We got to get rid of Brendan. We got to get rid of Brennan. Got to get rid of the London boys. So all that's what's going on right now.
Lots of things are happening down in Mexico. Travel advisory for Americans as women are being found murdered. American women there in Puerto Vallarta. I can't even pronunciate it, but I think I've been there.
They're picking up their whole families, people that have been there forever. Historically, their heritage is in a certain place, and they're picking up and moving states over. It's totally out of control. Just as crazy as it can be. We'll hear about that more and more and more. That's what Edward talks about a lot on Friday, since he was on that border for years and years and years.
Mm-hmm.
He's our senior officer. He's outranks everybody in talk time. So his military career. So
did you see where? I talked to Nino and gave him props on going down there to the Rio Grande and him doing that story down there. We had just talked about it on the Day Show. And it seems like, this whole AI data center thing all over the place, where it's just taking out a lot of our natural resources, especially the water. The water is the biggest. Right now, what are your thoughts on seeing all that happening now and bills being signed towards that?
To me, this is where everyone needs to be on their toes and be at these committee meetings and find out as much as you can. There's talk about fusion. I don't know about all that. If it has to do with energy, what I don't know, what I don't like is that I don't know. So I take precaution on something like that. I say, if you've got one going up, you have the ability to go and get involved and say, don't bring that here, or I say go in groups to meetings and anything you can do. If you're not even able to do anything, if your vote or your talk doesn't even mean anything, it'd be good to go. And because I can't talk to anybody that knows.
Mm-hmm.
I can't find anybody that knows what the heck they are. That's where I'm at.
Oh, you're right. Well, outside of whatever's happening locally to their water, if you talk to someone, but beyond that, I agree with you 1,000,000%. I don't think, it's totally hush hush, and no one's talking about it.
Which we know we're going to have probably little black boxes or little boxes of some kind on our houses down the road that our data is in. I wouldn't be surprised if underneath the ballroom there is a data center and a freaking portal or something crazy going on in there. We'll see how that all goes. But I got to hide and watch, man. And right now is when we need our freedoms and our sovereignty to go and get together and go and be able to learn what that is, go to the meetings and find out, like you would get involved at your children's school, get involved with that. If we don't know, somebody's got to figure it out, because I can't talk to anybody. I'm talking to some people that know a lot of stuff, and
right.
Nobody has told me anything, which means I feel like they don't know.
So, you mentioned something earlier in regards to disclosure. Lots of things are being exposed right now. I know that's something that you have talked in depth about. Be looking for this or be looking for that and things like that. Man, what's your thoughts on this whole Don Jr. thing? In terms of his wife and the wife's father being the actual banker for Epstein and writing him what a I don't know what you call it, a credibility letter for him to be able to bank in the Cayman Islands. What's your thoughts on that?
Don't know. I heard a little bit about it, but I haven't dove into it. To me, it's
was it disclosure?
Look over here instead of over there, you know?
Yeah. Well, it's yeah, check this out. This is pretty in depth, and this is where a lot of people have been digging into, Warren, and it's been kind of a little crazy. And not that I'm challenging anything, I'm just wanting to see from different perspectives, perhaps, or maybe something I'm missing. Here, see what you think about it.
I think it's look over there, spend time looking at it and diving into it instead of so while over here some things can happen, you know, that are supposed to be happening. That's
okay. Got you. Distraction, more or less.
Oh yeah, it's going on everywhere.
Check this out.
Really is all one big club. Don Jr. didn't just marry any girl this weekend. He married the daughter of Jeffrey Epstein's personal banker. Tina Anderson is the daughter of Harry Anderson, who was the president of Palm Beach National Bank, worked closely with Jeffrey Epstein to the point where he even wrote a letter praising Epstein's integrity for business development. I wonder if this is the real reason that President Trump didn't go to the wedding, and why Melania and Barron didn't go either. I think they learned a thing or two from the Clintons about attending weddings with Epstein associates. Then again, why does it even matter? Howard Lutnick, who was Epstein's neighbor, was appointed by Trump to be our Secretary of Commerce. Since the files came out, nothing's happened to Bill or Bill. But it was reported today that a journalist, Elisa Valdez Rodriguez, who was investigating Jeffrey Epstein's New Mexico property, otherwise known as Zorro Ranch, is fleeing the U.S. after claiming she was targeted by direct energy weapons in her home. That sounds familiar. Oh, what do you think of this connection? True love?
Yeah, that's, I mean, is there a calm there? I mean, that's redunculous.
I don't know, man. I have no idea. I haven't looked into it. I'm not going to look into it. It doesn't, you know, to me, that right there is trying to, you know, cloud things and stuff like that. You know, I see that. So that was with Ivanka too. You know, Ivanka, whenever she was with, what's his name? Jared Kushner. You know,
are they not together anymore? Did they separate, or aren't they still together?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But there's just always something like that going on. Maybe I'll get to the bite of it or the meat of it, but I'm not. Yeah, it doesn't really mean a lot to me, if that makes sense. But I mean, you're free. You can go ahead and talk about it or whatever you think about it. I mean,
it's all good. It's. I like that perspective. From what you're looking at it from, and it does cover that, and that does make sense what you're saying. There's no question about it. But what doesn't make sense is how you got Don Jr. a year ago all over the internet saying release the Epstein files, release the Epstein files. We haven't heard anything out of the files about her father, and all of a sudden now it's being released after the fact. And in terms of Trump not going there, I can certainly understand that. I'm sure it's a security issue because they don't want all the people in one spot where, heaven forbid, something was to happen. So
what's being released? You said something's being released.
In terms of nothing's been released in terms of, I mean, if he was Epstein's banker, so obviously he's definitely going to be in the Epstein files. How come this has not been released and this type of connection when all the files were supposedly, you know, released? Because everyone keeps saying that's all the files. That's everything that's been released.
Yeah. See, and I look at the Epstein files as the same way. That's something that's supposed to distract me. I look at the Epstein files as they're globally, all of the people that are high up in most countries that are bad are in that file. And that file is keeping them it's keeping them in line. If they get out of line, you know, there's not a lot of people acting a total fool out there yet with the dirty bombs and with the release of terrorists all over the place. So that's that's where I'm going. You know, that's how I look at it. That was the first thing that popped into my head. Why is he not doing the Epstein file? I said, hey, man, that is a prime thing. That runs the gauntlet. That takes all of them. But when everything's not done and chronologically events have not happened, so it's not time for that. Yeah. So I've kind of put the Epstein stuff out of my mind, knowing that it's going to come out. It's just when is it time on that list, you know, of things that I want to come out yesterday.
This is, I guess, the letter. And nothing's telling me that this came from, or somebody could have put this up here and made this, but this is what her father wrote for Epstein. And obviously, if you're dealing with money, then you're involved with it, obviously. I'm sure you would agree with that, Warren. You know,
say that again.
If in terms of the financing aspect of it, because Epstein was an agent, correct, for the Mossad, and would compromise individuals on the island and have that type of power. But you have to have lots of money. And that's, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's some innocent parties in here, but when you're dealing with elite money like that, come on.
No, I think the innocent parties are the ones that are the victims. That's the innocent parties that I look at. If you're there, I think you know what's going on. You know what I mean? The innocent parties would be the victims that are a huge list of that stuff. You know what I mean? That's what I've thought.
Mm-hmm. I know people in the chat's been talking about the RFK Jr. snake thing. I don't like snakes. I'll be the first one to tell you, Warren. I hate them. I despise them. This dude looks like he grew up around them his whole entire life. Check this out.
Yeah. Big Pharma, the snakes.
Hi.
So what are they?
Oh.
Well, they were having sex. So what were they?
They're not.
Is that symbolism with the two snakes? Some people are saying it is. I don't know.
Big Pharma, their symbol is the snakes.
Yeah.
And I guess he's taken out Big Pharma. You know, that's what it looks like. But or he could just have seen some snakes and taken it up, you know, and we're making a big deal. I don't know, you know. But he'll be, I don't know, might be able to ask him on the 15th. So we'll see.
This is what was going down in Lebanon when Israeli missiles are striking left and right. This is crazy. RT News is reporting this, by the way. You can hear the screams. It's crazy.
Oh,
we got to get control of those jokers, man.
I said that wrong. I said Big Pharma. It's healthcare. Alabama Alley got me. So thank you. Or maybe the symbol of the snake. Is that what you're saying, Allie? Anyways, I don't know. I'll look over that.
I know what you're talking about because on the side of ambulances. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And here it is, Sputnik News. This is a Russian news organization. It's talking about the 4 Iranian drone attacks. Went into the detail. This is, there it goes. Senior U.S. official fired 4 one-way drones, saying they did fire them. So this is another one coming in saying, well, they actually fired them. So all we know is they didn't hit nothing except in the ocean blowing up. That's what we do, though, right? So,
well, you know, the Secret Service has people coming in that, like please come in, and if you know how to fly drones, they're taking applications and wanting people to come in there. Drones are going to be some pretty serious stuff. I've been hearing, hey, watch for drones for about a week and a half, and it was just maybe Friday and Saturday that I started saying, hey, everybody, look for drones. Drones are coming. And so that's I don't know if I said it Thursday night or Friday. I can't remember, but that's kind of what I'm hearing. Look for the drones. Look for some information on drones. At the time, I didn't know what information, but you know how you get that and you're like, okay, whatever, I'll say that,
Right. Yeah, it's all working out. It's totally 100% working out. Stuff. Any final thoughts? Anything you want to add?
No, just heads up. There's some big things fixing to go on. Big things, and it's it could get a little. The crazy could start. Over the next month. The crazy. But I think the appetizers are still coming. Whether it be the London boys. Now the deal with Comey, I think his has been postponed or something like that. Doesn't bother me one bit because I do feel like that September, October is when we got to. It's going down. What's that song you have? It's going down. That Timber song. Yeah, big things are happening. So we're on the right track. Everything's good. Just hang in there and rock and roll.
Good stuff. All right,
All
you
right.
ready over to talk time?
Yeah.
Cool, bro.
Okay.
Have a good one, man. See you. Another one in the box, folks. Appreciate everyone tuning in as you always do. God bless Republic of the United States of America, and God bless you, patriots. Without you folks, there is no America or world for that matter.